This looks really boring. One sec. Okay, we're back. Hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. So let's just get straight into it. I've noticed that in the mornings I'm needing a sweater and not in the afternoon or the evening. And it's a Jersey thing where in the morning it's one type of weather, but in the afternoon and the evening it's a completely different thing. Anyways, I've noticed that we're in fall. We are in the fall time. And the fact that it's September means that we are less than 3 months away from finishing the year. I look back at all of the goals that I had for the beginning of the year, all of the dreams that I wanted to achieve, and it was definitely a lot for sure. And like most of us, none of them ever really materialized. The fact that we have a new year right around the corner means that we're all looking forward to creating new beginnings and to start fresh. But I'm starting to realize the fact that just because I didn't make time for it this year doesn't mean that I can't make time for it now. Whether it's a new year that's coming 3 months from now or 3 days from now, I don't need to wait for any other time but now to start working on the goals that I want to achieve. And I wanted to motivate you to do the same, hopefully. Okay. Oh, and as per usual, I have my notes. It is at the bottom. You're not seeing it, but if I look down, that is why. Yes, those are all the caveats. Let us begin. I want to start off strong by making one point very clear, and it's that you do not have to wait for a new year, month, or day to make a change and get a brand new start. It is never too late to take action. I know that you're probably thinking that because we're more than halfway done with the year, the holidays are coming up, Halloween is literally a couple of weeks away, and then right after that is Thanksgiving. You already know that you blink, and after Thanksgiving we're in Christmas, and then the new year. It's all coming up, and it's all coming really fast, right? So because there's a new year on the horizon, why not just wait to start that new thing that you want to do then, right? Wrong. This is not what you're supposed to be thinking. I mentioned this in a previous video, but no moment in your life is guaranteed besides the one that you're living in right now, not even the one that is coming up. And it sounds a little bit morbid to say that, but this is the mentality that you have to start thinking in. If you want to do something, you need to start now. There is no point in waiting. Because yes, the language that you want to learn, the body that you want to achieve, or the business that you want to start is going to take more than 3 months to reach a point where you want it to be at. But if you make it past the new year, that's going to be 3 months of progress that you will have already achieved. And you will have started the new year as someone who is in a position to not fail. Don't you want that for yourself? That's pretty cool, honestly. I do not want this to come across in any way, shape, or form as if I am above you, speaking in a position of authority as if I have this figured out. I do not. I am quite literally the king of wasting potential. I am nothing if not a man who starts things, so many things, with enthusiasm and charisma, only to give it up halfway when I see just how difficult it actually is. I hope you're not tired of this example, but take YouTube, right? Yeah. I have to get serious, because this is a serious moment for me. So take YouTube, for instance, right? Let's use that as the example. At the start of the year, January 1st, sometime in that first week, I sat down, I made a Google Doc, and I wrote 15 to 20 pages about everything I knew about YouTube and all of the goals that I wanted to achieve. I wrote down all potential niches that I could see myself in. I wrote down all of these different video ideas, and I had a month-to-month goal with benchmarks as to where I want to be at this month. So like by January, I had 0 subscribers. By June, I should be at this many. By September, I should be at this many. And do you know what happened? We're 9 months in. Well, let's just say it was 8 months and I did nothing. I did absolutely nothing with it. For the most part this year, I don't even think I made the channel. I froze and I stopped and I didn't do anything. Like most people, I got caught up in the day to day. There was always something that got in the way, and there was always an excuse why what it is that I needed, what I wanted, my goals and aspirations being realized, being put a second, third, or fourth priority. And ultimately, I never got around to it. But then something amazing happened, something that I'm so grateful for. I got a job, and this is the most important part that I think, I can't think of the eloquence that you've come to know about me is gone. I really can't think it, and I just want to deliver the message to you. It is a type of job where it is just comfortable enough to where the day to day is bearable, but not comfortable or fulfilling enough to where I feel good about where I am. There's enough discomfort to where I feel as though I need to make a change. And that is what propelled me to wonder, what can I do? Enter my goals, my dreams, the YouTube baby. I bring this up for YouTube, but I know that there is an aspect of your life where you feel like this as well, where it's comfortable enough where you can stay where you are, but it's still uncomfortable to the point where you know you have to make a change. And my whole point, what I'm trying to say is that it's not too late to do that, to go ahead and make the change. Jose, you are giving me the words I didn't know I needed to hear. Thank you. But how do I go about that? I don't know what to do. I don't know. That's the $1 million question, ain't it? I am not the one. I can't answer that for you. What I can say and what I want to say is that you need to do something. You can't just do nothing. Because if you do anything, you are not going to guarantee that you are going to go where you want to be. But if you don't do anything, then you will guarantee that you will stay right where you are. Wow, Jose, you're right. I got to do something. Anything. But I just don't know how to be consistent with it, you know? Like, I've tried to quit, I've tried to start, and I've lasted a day, a week. I'll be honest with you, I've lasted a month, but I just don't know how to stay consistent. Something always pops up and then just fall by the wayside. I don't know. I know you're discouraged because you've tried to achieve this goal before and you failed. But let me tell you this one last thing. And this is something that I've recently learned, so just take it with a grain of salt. When you set out to do something and you verbalize it, I believe you have signed a contract with yourself. And when you fail to do something, not because you couldn't do it, but because you didn't try or stopped trying, you have ruined not how others see you, but how you see yourself. And that is a very difficult image to rebuild. I feel like this is getting a little too serious, so let me just lighten it up a little bit by saying that you could do anything, right? And my whole point is that it is not too late to do anything, right? You can start out however you want, no matter how small that might be. And don't let anyone tell you that's small. I'm lying to you. It's not a small step. You can, no matter how small of a step you are taking towards your goals, take comfort in the fact that it is a step forward. It is a step in a direction that will take you to where you want to be. Maybe not now, maybe not today, but soon in the future. And any step in any direction is better than stagnation. At the risk of sounding cheesy, you have the potential to create any life that you want, and there is no one in your way. So go forth. Anyways, that's about it from me. But what about you? What do you think? Did I change your mind on whether or not it's too late to start a goal this late into the year? Are you going to completely ignore me and just start your new goals in the new year as like a New Year's resolution type of thing? What goals were you thinking about as I was saying this entire thing? Did you achieve it? Did you not achieve it? Did this help in any way, shape, or form? I would love to know, as always, what it is that you think. Thank you so much for spending this time with me and just giving me the space to speak. I really do appreciate it. It is always a pleasure. Thank you. And I will see you on the next one. Okay? Okay. Bye-bye.